And now, introducing the new Sneakygman store on SD. All you got to do, go on to SD, type in Sneakygman store, and you could get your very own Are You My Malacca shirt, Samsung cell phone case, or just a cap or a beanie. Let's go Giants. Ow. Hey guys, I appreciate you wanting to enjoy the show. First, I got to give a couple shout outs. First off, I want to give a shout out to dresscomfy.com. She has the latest and greatest for Sneaky G-Man merch. So please, check it out. dresscomfy.com. Also want to give a shout out to 3 a.m. Water Hydration for the go-getters. Natural spring water. Go get it. Now let's go do the damn thing. Before we do the damn thing, I got to give a shout out to George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M replica trophies. Guys, Father's Day coming up soon. This is the perfect gift. Matter of fact, this is the perfect gift for any occasion. I mean, who wouldn't want a replica Super Bowl trophy of their team? The team that got the ultimate prize, the Lombardi Trophy. So when you get a chance, go to his Facebook page, George's Trophies, a.k.a. Sergeant M's replica trophies. Now, we gonna do the damn thing.
You're listening to Make It Count, the Sneaky G podcast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky G.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go Giants. Ow! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky G. Man. It is what it is. What does that even mean? I'm not worried about anything, okay? I'm not going to take sides either, okay? Ultimately, I'm glad that Shane had shown he's showing us that a new era, okay? Everybody want to give Gettleman slack, right? We overpaid people. We put us in salary cap hell, you know, which is all true. And Shane, he's going to do what's best for the Giants. And I'm sure he has his team laying back in the cut with the analytical work. Look, this is how much, this is his production. His production equals this amount of dollars, this amount of guarantee, this amount of years under the contract. Those of you that have no idea what I'm talking about, the New York Football Giants and Saquon Barkley, what the hell, have yet or have not made a deal. And as of 4 p.m. yesterday, the only option Barkley has now is a 1-year deal worth $10.1 million. I'm going to get to your question, the Bobies. I'm going to get to it in a second. I don't understand. Oh, I got a great post. Someone sent me. I think I might have edited it. So I want to give props to it was a tweet from Warren Sapp, like a sports analyst. Okay, check this out. He states, this isn't my tweet, this is his tweet. 5 of the last 6 times a team paid a running back, they regretted and moved on. Zeke, perfect example. $90 million. His last play as a Dallas Cowboy, as of now, because there's rumors that he's going to re-sign. Yeah, I don't believe it, but if it happens, it is what it is, right? $90 million. They cut him during the deal. Well, no, he played out his contract. CMC, $64 million. Traded. Cook, gone. Gurley, $58 million, gone. Bell, $53 million, gone. And now it says the 6th is Alvin Kamara, which could follow suit, given his cap hit is $19 million in 2024 and $29 million in 2025. I want to throw this out there. Okay. Now I'm not worried about anything. Okay. Because Saquon is still a Giant, regardless if he signs a long-term deal or not. Now, has he signed the tag? No. He has yet to sign the tag. Is he going to sign the tag before training camp? No. But to be fair, I don't blame him. I don't blame him for trying to stay fresh, trying to get ready for the regular season. I don't blame him for doing so. But being in shape and having football legs, I know it sounds silly, but it's 2 different things. It's 2 different things. The question that I have is, will he be ready for week 1 against the Dallas Cowboys in MetLife Stadium? I hope so. He has an option of sitting out the whole year. And we could tag him again. It's frustrating. You listen, this is the first time in 6 years that we've actually made the playoffs. And it's the first time that, I don't know about you guys, but for me as a Giants fan, knowing, and I haven't had this feeling in a long time. Okay. I haven't had a feeling where I would watch a game and I'm like, oh, we got this. We got this. It wasn't to the point where how are we going to let this one slip away? How are we going to play not to win or not to lose in this game? It's frustrating. I'm upset that neither side made a deal. I'm upset that now, if he does play on the tag, I don't think it's going to be a distraction. I think Barkley's going to be like, I'm not going to talk about this. I signed the tag and we're moving forward, blah, 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 whatever. But I don't believe that we should hold a team hostage for one man. I got some heat yesterday. I posted something on Twitter and TikTok where I'm gonna own up to it. I made a video of Barkley saying that he wanted to be a Giant for life, and then I edited where the kid was like, "Bullshit, bullshit," and I'm gonna tell you why. Because you can't have it both as a player. Now the team, no, the New York Football Giants, this is a win-win for them. It's $10 million against the cap, right? So that's perfect for them. So we get him at a discount, and he's going to play. But for Barkley and Barkley's team, what he has to realize, first off, Barkley should not do. In my opinion, if you're a player and you're going to be, it's a contract year and you're trying to get your contract, don't do any interviews until after you sign your name on the dotted line, because everything you say is going to be held against you in the court of sports TikTok, because you can't sit here and say you want to be a Giant for life, but then you get a deal. You get 3 contracts at the bye, at the end of the season, before you sign Daniel Jones, and then now you get 3, and then I think you had like 3 more contracts before the deadline. And I think anybody, the few people that are watching this show, here, now, later, whatever, please do not put the blame on Daniel Jones. Don't put the blame on the New York Football Giants because they offered him a contract and not Saquon. The value is in the position. Daniel Jones is showing potential in this Dable system. I'm very confident that Dable vouched for Jones. And I'm very confident that Shane saw the potential in Jones. And I'm confident that Dable vouched for Barkley. But the value of a running back and a quarterback is too different. You're not comparing apples to oranges when you're looking at that aspect of it. And I keep seeing these, people sliding in my DM saying we overpaid Jones. Shut the hell up. It's a 2-year deal. At minimum, a 2-year deal. I'm not. I apologize. I don't want to tell you all to shut the hell up. That's rude. Okay. Because to be fair, contracts are crazy. No one knows what they look like. You got to do your research. I get it. So I'm going to take that back. But it's just frustrating to me. Is Barkley the best player on our team? Yes, he is by far. But the problem is Barkley doesn't sign. Okay. We got a running back by committee. Brightwell, Breida, and the dude from Oklahoma. I can't think of his name. DZ, I remember his name. I forgot his name off the top of my head. Now, will they get it done? Time will tell. Eric, great. Thank you. All right, DZ, let me go ahead and bring you in.
Yo, what's up?
Man, I'm frustrated. I spent all day yesterday. Okay. Of course, I was at work and I'm like, yeah, Austin, thank you. Eric Gray. Hold on. Let me get to some of these comments. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really kind of out there right now. So, Luke, I appreciate you, man. I see you. Hold on. How come my thing ain't come? Okay, there we go. Danny, yo, how come you didn't click on the link? I got to get you in. I need to get your thoughts, bro. Any Giant fan out there, I want to get your insight on how you feel about this Barkley deal. And let's be brutally honest. Is Barkley holding out this season? No, he's going to play under the tag. Giants fan.
Yeah, I
And
asked that.
BC, I'm gonna tell you, I don't like that guy. I don't like him at all. I don't know
Yeah,
why he's on the show.
he's a weirdo. I don't know.
I know he's like,
Yeah.
those that know, that's DZ right there. Anyway, Giants can talk contract negotiation while he's on the tag. Well, but he can't sign anything.
I wasn't sure if he can like I'll at least talk about it. Like, with the Giants, I wasn't sure if cause I got mixed answers.
From what they were saying, they're saying this year he has to play on the tag. Maybe you're right. Maybe if he would have signed before the deadline, that new contract would have been in effect this go around. So who we got here? So Dabo said a waste of $90 million. Yeah, I mean that's, and I think it was guaranteed. I think Zeke had that guaranteed contract too. Austin, I don't think Saquon will hold out. That wouldn't be good for the organization, to be honest. I don't think he's going to hold out either, Austin. I think he's going to wait until about week 1. Because like I said, he's on the tag. It's all guaranteed. But now he's betting on himself.
Right.
But let's not forget about, what happened to Dak when he played on the tag. That safety from Seattle when he played on the tag and broke his leg,
Yeah.
Let's not forget about, things can happen. Not signing Saquon is going to bite us in the ass during the season. Carmera is going to be like, hello, mother. Running backs are getting replaceable. Yes. Giants fans number 10 can. Oh, yes. That
I asked
question.
I asked again because I wasn't.
Yeah, no,
but
no worries.
Yeah.
And then apparently Ivan saw Jamar Chase. Cool. And then I think the Raiders losing Jacobs is more bigger than the Giants losing Barkley. Because Jacobs played like a beast. And see, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad he brought that up because let's put this in perspective, okay? He was the leading rusher in the NFL. And I don't have his stats up right here, but I know he was the leading rusher in the NFL, won the rushing title, and didn't get re-signed. Did not get re-signed.
Yeah, I did be fair. Throughout his career, though, he's been hot.
And I'm gonna add you on here real quick, Ant. Okay. There you go.
No,
sorry about the delay. We had a power outage.
Oh, no worries. No worries. Good to see you now.
Like through Jacob's career, though, I'm pretty sure he's been like hot and cold, though. Like, if I know correctly, like watching him throughout his career, like he hasn't. I don't really think he's been that consistent.
Okay.
But obviously last year he did really good, and he earned the rushing title, that stuff like that.
Well, because it was his contract year.
Right, but I feel like throughout his career he has been hot and cold. So the Raiders, I don't blame them. But.
Oops. So, and I'll give you some backstory. We're just talking about
what I missed.
Yeah, we talking about the Saquon, the Giants not making a deal. I basically opened the show with saying, it is what it is.
Saquon said it the best way you can say it, and he didn't point fingers, and all the rumors about they were $1 to $2 million apart. I think it's a bunch of BS because $1 to $2 million, I really think something would have got done.
But let's just say the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
Let's just say that is the case, but both sides were so dug in the sand that they weren't budging.
Okay, so if you want to take that point of view, here's my thing with it. Until we get confirmation of actually what really happened, because I've been saying throughout all my lives on Facebook, all that stuff, that the only thing that we've known throughout this whole situation of negotiations is that they offered Saquon $12.5 million during the bye week. That's the only thing that's been confirmed. Everything else has just been rumor after rumor after rumor after rumor. we don't know what he wanted. We don't know if the Giants offered him 13. I mean, again, like while we were all waiting yesterday, you got a bunch of pop-ups that, well, Saquon's probably going to want at least the guaranteed of this year's tag and next year's tag. So 22 should get him over the hump. And then you hear it's the guarantee. Then you hear it's the per year. Then you hear it's 13 million. Then you hear it's 14 million. The last I heard was 16 million. Till it actually comes out, we don't know. All we know is he was offered 12.5 and they turned it down. That's it.
And I think, and from what I heard, he wanted to increase the guarantee, but they were going to shift the guarantee. Like if it was 1 to 2 million, right? He wanted a little bit more. They're like, okay, we'll give you more guarantee, but yes, less yearly.
Right.
And I think that is the biggest hiccup.
Yeah.
Right
I mean,
now.
I do believe he's going to sign the tag. I don't see him giving up $10 million and screwing himself for the season. If Saquon Barkley is who we think he is, he knows that his issue is with the office. It's not with the coaches. It's not with his teammates. So I believe, and I hope that Saquon will be there during training camp sometime, because week 1, we're going to need him. And he knows that. But, and he can't really use that as a bargaining chip right now because there is no bargain anymore. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to, I don't know why my computer's slow with, okay, there we go. What's up, Chris? I see you. Yeah, it's because I'm wearing black right now. That's the only reason why.
What's up, Chris? Go blue, brother.
Earl Thomas. Yes, that was Earl Thomas. KC, I see you, a.k.a. New York Giants Barbie. I actually met her this weekend, had a good 5-minute conversation. She knows her football.
Is she the one you were telling me about?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she knows her football.
Casey, nice to meet you.
So I'm looking at Jacobs' stats. Okay, he's been in the league 4 years. This would have been his 5th year. He's fairly consistent.
Really?
Yeah.
His best year was this last year, like you said.
I'm looking at the yardage. Okay, now if I'm going to say yardage, and even touchdowns, he's very consistent. And I'll say that. Well, the reason why he got more yards this year is because he had more rushes. Attempts to what do you call it? Attempts to yardage. He got 242, and this is Josh Jacobs, guys, not Barkley. So Josh Jacobs, 2019, 242 attempts, 1,150 yards, 7 touchdowns. 2020, 273, 1065, 12 touchdowns. 2021, which this is his down year. He had 872 for 9 touchdowns, and he had 217 rushes. And then this last year, 340, 1643 for 12 touchdowns. So, I mean, to me, that's consistent numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go over 1,000 3 out of 4 years, I mean, that's you're still averaging about 1,000.
Maybe that's my fault then. I don't know.
I mean, and you didn't know. I didn't know either until I looked it up. So yeah, no, it's
well,
it's
it's
all
also been
good.
talked about since a lot now, like lately too. Obviously, he did he won a title, which makes sense. But I feel like I would have been hearing about him more often than not. But I guess he's underrated now to my eyes, because if that's the case, because I don't watch the Raiders either, so it's like maybe that's why.
So Beast 22, and you got to come on. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. Diagos Beast 22, I think it is. Loops, I see you, man. Miles Sanders contract with the Panthers, 4 years, 25.4 mil, 13 guaranteed. Do you think he was trying to go higher than that? I mean, do you think Barkley? Barkley was trying to shoot for that.
No, because that's Loops. What's up, brother? I don't think so, because if you look at that contract, that's less than that's actually less than what the Giants were basically offering. So that 13 was the guarantee. The 25 was over the 4 years. So you break down what's 25 divided by 4. Is that 9?
I went like 6? Isn't that 6?
7? Yeah, something like that.
I mean, and I'm just doing the 24. I'm not. What is it? 25? Okay, 25. Yeah, 25 divided by 4. That's like 6 something.
Yeah, 6 times 4 is 24. So yeah,
he said bye bye Saquon. Saquon is still a giant. I don't even want to hear it.
Not going nowhere.
Right. And the only Smalls 14 said Barkley will be a Raven. I don't think so. We got to look at the 5 years that Barkley played. Matter of fact, I'm gonna type in his.
You mean the 2 years?
Well, yes, yeah.
That's part of the problem. Now I can honestly see, and I'm keeping my hopes up. I can honestly see Saquon saying, "All right, I'll sign the tag. Let's do something," and then he has a better year than last year, and then comes back to the Giants next year and says, "Okay, now I want my money," and then the Giants can say, "Okay, 2 years in a row, you've earned it."
So Small says he wants to play with OBJ. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah. He can want to
I don't think so. And I'm going to call BS. That's about to call you balls. Smalls. I'm going to call BS, and I'm going to tell you why I'm calling BS. If he wanted to be on the Ravens, why would he sit here and tell everybody that he wants to be a Giant for life? Was he lying? I don't think that's the case. That's why I'm going to be like, I don't think that's the case. That's why I'm kind of just giving it the side. You see what I did there? The side lip. Like, I don't know.
You know what? I hear what you're saying, but I want them to ask Saquon that question now.
Well, now, of course, he's not getting paid.
But that's what I'm saying. He basically was saying that to let the Giants know, yeah, okay, yeah, I want to be here, but at my price.
So does he really want to be a Giant for life then? Or he wants to be a Giant for life under his terms?
Right. Which I understand. And again, I was telling Sneaky yesterday, I'm not mad at either side. I'm not. The person I feel bad for is Saquon, because I am a true believer that the running back is way undervalued. However, based on the market, which cannot be controlled by any of us, they've already given him more than a fair deal at the 12.5. And then you got to take into consideration his injury history. Then you got to take into consideration that he'll be 27 this year.
Right.
So how much time does this guy have left? And again,
so B said he is looking for more with Philly, but the running back market is so bad. He signed a 4-year deal. Oh, he's talking about Sanders. Yeah. The reason there's a reason Dalvin isn't on any team yet. And I think the fact that a lot of teams passed on, I don't want to say passed, but how a lot of teams did not come up with a deal, it just shows how offsetting this market is for running backs.
I want to speak on something too, because a lot of people in every media outlet I've looked at are saying that the reason Saquon isn't getting his money, other than, okay, he's asking too high, is because of Daniel Jones' contract. Now, I'm calling BS on that for a couple of different reasons. Daniel Jones got what he deserved. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's number one. Number two, why isn't anybody saying, well, Dex could have left some money for Saquon? Dex didn't sign a small contract.
Right.
And then here's another one. Here's another one. Mr. I'd be interested in, taking a little less money and giving a little back, Leonard Williams. There's still a $32 million cap hit on that.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. But they want to blame Daniel Jones? No, it's everything. But again, it's not the player's fault. Then all the racist stuff started coming out. It's like, what the heck?
Are you serious? They went that direction?
Oh, yeah. People are saying, it just goes to show that the Giants organization will pay the quarterback, meaning the white boy. But, they're not going to. And then my response was, did Dex change colors? Because he got
Giants Barbie said, I think he wants to be a Giant for life, but he feels he may just be okay. I'm sorry. He feels like he may feel disrespected. I'm sorry, I'm reading that wrong. I don't have my glasses with me. So Kelsey, great point. And I was talking to Ann about this last night. The fact of being disrespected and want to be a Giant for life, or let's put it this way, loyalty or respect. You're not going to have both. And like I told you last night, it's like being a married man. You could either be happy or right. You are not going to be both. And you have to make a choice. You're going to have to make a choice. And unfortunately, the Giants had the chips in hand.
They still do.
Well, I'm saying like throughout this whole negotiation.
Yeah,
because look, if they didn't get a deal, okay, we got you on a tag anyway. You ain't going nowhere for a year at minimum.
Well, the minute
and then next year, if you don't, I'm sorry, Ant, but if you don't sign a contract next year, we can tag you again.
Oh, you can do it the year after that too, because you can tag these players up to 3 years in a row.
Oh, I thought it was only 2.
It's 3. You can do 3.
Really?
Yeah. So
Kelsey, I'm putting the link out. Please join and jump on if you can.
My point on that is, does Saquon want to ruin his career because what's he got left? Maybe if he's tip top shape from here out, what's he got left? 4 or 5 years. So by time he gets out of the tag situation with the Giants, wouldn't it have just been worth him signing a long-term contract?
Yeah. I'm laughing because I looked at Loop's comment. Loop said the Giants are stupid like the Cowboys and paid Jones like the Cowboys paid Dak. Well, let's not forget Dak was tagged twice, if I'm not mistaken.
We also didn't sign Saquon to $90 million.
That's true.
Right. Yeah. We didn't. Yeah.
Like Zeke. And then cut him.
Hold on a sec. What is this? What are you saying, Smalls? Hold on a second here.
Giants need to let him go.
Get a number one. Well, we got a number 1 wide receiver, and that's in Hyatt. I think Hyatt is gonna. Well, not right. Yeah. Down the road. Yeah. DZ, what are your thoughts, man? What? Give me some of your final thoughts.
No, to piggyback on what Ant was saying, basically, I'm not mad at both sides. The market for running backs is undervalued, and Jacobs and Saquon are just striking. Basically, it's what they're doing. But again, like, you have to realize too, like the Giants don't want to overpay for running back, when it's the most replaceable position in the National Football League, literally. It's unfortunate. I think I heard some people say the way that kind of like fix this is like make it like where you sign running backs like on a long-term deal like earlier in their career. Like I don't know how I wish I can explain.
Right. No, I get it.
But yeah, which would make more sense and it would kind of solve the issue. But again, there's not much Giants can do, and I can't blame Saquon for wanting his money. He's just wanting a raise, like everyone else wants a raise for their job.
Right.
So that's really it. I'm not mad at the Giant. I'm not mad at Joe Shane. I know if we still had Gettleman, I feel like Gettleman would have paid him his money.
Gettleman would have paid him whatever he wanted.
Whatever he wanted. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
You know what? If you look at the NFL and the Players Association, it's technically a union. So if you look at the union from my perspective, because I am a union worker, not one, if you're in a different position, you're fine. But not one person outside of their position normally makes outside of what everybody else in that position is making.
Right. Well, I mean, you do. I mean, the New York Giants is a union. I mean, you have the CBA and you have the owner. So yeah, I mean, they are unionized. Kelsey, let's see, how long will you be on? My nephew was just born. Then don't worry about it. I you know what? I'll be on Thursday as well.
Congrats.
But yeah, congratulations, of course. And yeah, this is normally a 2-hour show, so I'll be on till about 9:00. But hey, congratulations. You're a brand new aunt. How about that? But again, if you want to join in, of course, you're always welcome. Oh, and Loop said, who's Zeke?
Give me a second. I got to take a quick phone call.
Okay, no worries.
And also, Tony Pollard also didn't sign a long term, which his situation was a little different because of the injury that he had.
Right, right.
But still, I mean, obviously, he didn't sign a long term deal either.
So I'm going to the Lions Giants on the 11th. Y'all think Danny will get playing time or nah? What? I'm going playing time. Of course, Danny's gonna. You're talking about Jones? I'm confused by the question, and maybe I'm reading it wrong. Maybe it's not you. I'm going to the Lions Giants game on the 11th. Okay, y'all think Danny will get playing time or not? I mean, yeah, of course he will. I believe he will.
Oh boy.
I just think that it's going to be yes. I think. Hold on a sec. Yes, I think. Yeah, I think Danny will play or no. Yeah, Jones will play. Yes. I think that's what he.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, you're good. You good?
You're good.
Can you hear me yet?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay, perfect. So DZ,
Yo,
if anything, I will see you Thursday.
I got
And yeah, let me hear it one time.
you. Let's go Giants. Ow.
I
See you,
appreciate
bro.
you, brother. What were we talking about yesterday? Well, I mean, with this whole Barkley, I'm trying to revisit that conversation.
Yeah, I mean it's a tough situation. It's tough for the fans. It's tough for the players. It's tough for the coaches. It's tough for Joe Shane and Saquon. It's a situation that could have been avoided, but understandably wasn't.
Talking about preseason. Oh, I thought we weren't playing the Lions regular season this year.
No.
If it's preseason, I mean, it depends on when the preseason game. Starters typically don't play in the preseason. So
yeah, usually maybe
enjoy
the first half of the last game.
Yeah. So let me bring on EMAC real quick. It's been a while since he's been on.
Hello.
What's up, bud?
What's up, man?
Good. How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Good. About the whole Saquon thing, I think I looked at something the other day on social media, but I don't know if it's true. But I guess the whole Giants front office, you can agree or disagree with me whatever you want. I guess they didn't sign his franchise thing, and this year might be his last year. So I don't know if it's true. I'm just saying.
Well, we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen after this season.
I don't know if it was a fake post I saw on Facebook. You probably get what I mean.
Yeah, I totally get it. No, it's true. Well, some of it's true. He did not sign his the Giants and Barkley did not come to agreement to a long-term deal.
Yeah.
And therefore the best that the Giants and Barkley can actually the best contract the Giants can provide Barkley is the 1-year tag at 10.1 mil.
It's the only one they can give him right now.
Yeah, for the year.
And another thing about Alvin Kamara is he might face a suspension this year.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Who?
Alvin
Kamara.
Oh, right. Is that because of the fight?
That happened in 2022, yes.
Yeah.
That they never suspended him for last year. And then I also got Travis Etienne on my fantasy.
Oh, you're already doing fantasy? Oh, yeah, wait, are you planning on getting him?
I already drafted him. It was a little bit early for me to do. I got Travis Etienne, Justin Jefferson, Justin Fields, Rashad White, TJ Hawkinson, Cam Akers, Tyler Bass, Ravens defense, and Drake London.
Shit, do you have like a 4-man team league? What do you?
I have a 12-man league.
And you were able to get all those people?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty much doing it with people I went to school with and my dad.
Okay.
That's cool.
And another thing.
Go ahead.
You actually go ahead.
Well, so you're in Seattle, right?
Yeah, I live in Washington State.
And you are a Seahawks fan, correct?
Yeah, Seahawks flag.
I was just getting it. I was just just guessing. Wild guess here. Like anybody would guess I'm a Giants fan. What is your take on Geno Smith? Because they signed Geno Smith to a long-term deal.
I was not that impressed for one.
Okay.
Because
but let's give him credit.
He only had one good year.
But he did get you to the playoffs, though.
I know, but I think we got lucky a little bit, to be honest.
I think your team got better.
There were some crappy teams we should beat, but I think we will get better this year.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because by our defense and the weapons that we just got JSN on the draft.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
and
you guys have some receivers, that's for sure.
Yep. And hopefully Kenneth Walker can stay healthy.
And we are playing you guys Monday night, October 2nd.
Monday night, October 2nd.
We're playing them. It's a Giants game.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I did want to say another thing about Josh Jacobs is they do got Denver in week 1. And they're going to lose. They're going to lose. But I think Josh Jacobs did make Derek Carr's career over the years. Let's be honest. Without Jacobs, Carr's screwed, even though he's in New Orleans.
Well, I think a running back, I think a good running back and an offensive line, a consistent offensive line goes hand in hand with the quarterback success.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it just
another running back I think will be downfall about the whole pay cut. I don't know if he did pay cuts. Is the franchise tag thing is Joe Mixon.
Yeah, he took. I want to say he renegotiated his contract, and this year and next year, I believe he's getting just under $6 million a year.
Mm-hmm. And I heard Mixon keeps getting in trouble too.
Well, he's always had off the field issues. Even when he came out of college, there were question marks.
Wait, and this is the running back for the Seahawks, right?
Bengals.
The Bengals.
Oh, Hickson. Okay, gotcha.
Mixon, number 28, Mixon.
Okay. Oh, Mixon. Okay.
And I think Doug Peterson will be top 3 head coach this year.
He's got a good team over there.
Yeah, and I think he is finally that guy to take Jacksonville to the Super Bowl, and he has won one for Philadelphia.
Yeah.
But remember, you want the Browns to go.
I had them win the division.
So what team do we have for the bet? Is that the Jaguars?
That T-shirt you said like during the first time I joined the podcast, it was really that Cleveland bet winning the North.
Okay, gotcha. I just had to double check.
Yeah, and I think Nick Chubb is going to be the reason why they're going to win, and their defense, and if Deshaun Watson balls out.
So the only Smalls 419.
Danny going to prove week 1 why we don't need Barkley. I mean, I can see Saquon playing in week 1.
See, here's the thing with Barkley, and that is the consensus that Daniel Jones can win without Saquon Barkley. Here's where it's not an issue, but here's where it takes them from Daniel Jones can win without Barkley to we're going to the playoffs, we're going to the Super Bowl. Because what Saquon brings to the Giants team is that explosiveness, that guy where if someone's not picking up their tail, he's either on them or picking up for them.
Yeah.
He's the difference between a playoff and a Super Bowl.
Another thing, I think the AFC East will be weak this year comparing the AFC North. The AFC North, I
doubt that. No, because you got Buffalo, you got Miami, and you got Rodgers. Well, hold on. Let's look at the quarterbacks.
They're going to win division, I think.
Miami's winning that division.
Yeah, let's look at the quarterbacks in the AFC West or AFC East. I'm sorry. Obviously, Aaron Rodgers. Okay, that whole big thing
and they just re-signed Quinn Williams.
Yeah,
and I actually have somebody made a comment. Well, one of my colleagues made a comment saying the Jets are going to win the Super Bowl, and I'm like, if that happens,
I think they will actually make the AFC Championship.
Yeah,
from being real.
I think the AFC East is just too tough.
I said it once, I'll say it again. The Jets will go how Rodgers goes. And based off of Rodgers' past 3 years, he's either going to be the most recent Packers Rodgers and be I don't know, 6-12 or 6-11, or he's going to be the Rodgers from 5 years ago, and they're going to be 11-6, 12-5.
I say if they make a Kyle Shanahan like playbook schemes and whatever, I think that it could be something.
Yeah, again, okay, let's look at the AFC East. You got Tua, Josh Allen,
as long as Tua can stay healthy,
and Matt Jones. And I don't know if you guys saw the video of Matt Jones throwing the ball 70 yards. Now, I don't know if it's 70 yards accurately, but I know it's 70 yards. I think the AFC East is, I mean, without actually looking at each team in the AFC, well, no, I mean, considering the AFC West, they have to be one of the second toughest divisions in the AFC.
I really don't think Buffalo is going to make the playoffs this year. I hate to say that, and I hate to be this guy also to predict injuries, and I think Josh Allen's going to be one of them.
Well, I I would never predict. I wouldn't predict injuries because you don't want to put that energy out in the universe like that.
I know people are going to hate me for that.
Well, I know. I mean, they're not going to hate you for that. But I mean, I just think the Bills are what the Miami Dolphins was in the 80s. You remember that? Remember what I was talking about?
Yeah.
Like Marino got to that one Super Bowl, and then he spent the rest of the year just rest of his career knocking on the door, trying to get back to it.
And Buffalo defensively, they're getting old.
Yeah,
and banged up.
I agree with that.
And also, people are going to read Buffalo's film and learn how to stop their passing attack and learn how to contain Josh Allen. You know how banged up he was last year and still played?
So B said, I got the Jets and the Bills coming out of the East.
I got Miami winning the East.
You got
Miami?
Long
as my dad said Miami was going to go to the Super Bowl as long as Tua can
like Chris said,
I was like, yeah, right.
That's bad karma. Yes, it is.
But I think the AFC North is going to be as tough people think it will be.
Oops. I think the AFC North is going to be competitive. I mean, you got the Bengals.
Baltimore is going to be pretty good.
Actually, I need to retract what I said a few minutes ago. I think the AFC North will be the tough. Well, let me ask you this, Ant. Mm-hmm. The AFC West and the AFC North. Who do you think will be the toughest division and why? Because you got the Bengals, Browns, Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Steelers are going to be pretty freaking tough too, as long as CJ Watkins.
And Baltimore, and you got Baltimore in that division.
I think Baltimore. We need to see how they click. I think Pittsburgh is still a few pieces away. Mm-hmm. The Browns. Who knows? And
this right here is a damn good question. Will Lamar prove he deserves that contract? We'll find out.
Yeah, we will.
I even think Pittsburgh will make second in their division and Baltimore third.
I think Joe Burrow is going to make a really strong, quarterback, number season, statistic season, because I think he's going to be the guy that resets the market on quarterbacks.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
And I really don't think the Bengals offensive line at Orlando Brown is going to help anything. I really don't.
Yeah. I like Justin Herbert, but I don't think Herbert's there yet.
I don't think the Chargers are going to do anything this year either.
So Chris said Lamar has already proved the contract you could pay for what he did in the past.
That's true. I'll agree with that. However, doesn't Daniel Jones have one more playoff win than Lamar?
Yeah.
Well, what do you guys think of Tennessee getting D-Hop?
Well, yeah, we'll talk on that for a sec. I think with Lamar, yeah, you got to pay him for what he did in the past, but you also want to pay him for the potential. Yeah. And I think with Beckham going to Baltimore, the potential is there. Right. because he's never had a number one wide receiver. I mean, he's had the tight end. I mean, some will argue that Hollywood was, the number one wide receiver, and and they drafted one too, didn't they?
Trey
Draft,
Flowers.
yeah.
Zay
So
Flowers.
I
And they're
mean,
probably going to get Nate Robinson back healthy.
so I think Baltimore. I mean, Chris, you're right. I'm gonna give you props. I think you're right. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what it is. But the question is, let's say I don't want to put it out there, but let's say that not necessarily Lamar, but if Baltimore doesn't have a successful season, is Lamar worth the money, or is it worth? Or it depends on how he plays. Depicting on that contract, but we'll see.
Do you know when we're supposed to do that Lions prediction schedule, like we talked about, like one of your last podcasts?
The Lions.
Yeah, their schedule.
It's funny
like
you say that because I was literally just going to say that my prediction is that the Lions are coming out the winner of the NFC North.
I agree with you. I believe everything the Lions have.
Where's Art when you need him? Where's Art?
I think they're gonna show a lot of people that they're moving in the right direction for sure.
I even think the Bears can make the playoffs too.
Well, I'll tell you what, Emac, I got some other people in the backstage, but
I understand.
Let me say that, but no, and it's always good to see you, man. I hope you're doing good.
It's good to see y'all too. Sorry, I've been last few weeks. I've been busy.
Oh, hey, last week I was sick last week, but Thursday, but hopefully, God willing, we're back to a normal schedule.
Anyway, I'll love you guys.
Love you
See
too,
you Thursday. Let's go Giants out.
Appreciate you, brother. Be good.
Bro.
Right.
What up?
Positive Philly.
How's
What's up, buddy?
What's up, Mike?
It's been a minute since I've seen both of you.
Yeah, about a couple weeks, give or take.
You've been keeping in touch, though. I appreciate that.
Yo, what's going on with all this Saquon, man? Like, if I'm a Giants fan, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be pissed off. Like,
Why?
I mean,
you don't know if he's gonna play. Like, your superstar running back, they're probably the best player on your team, and like, he's holding out.
So the game plan is to prepare as if he's not coming, because I'm pretty sure they already have plays and everything that they'll probably taken from last year. That all they got to do is just implement them, which most of the guys will be accustomed to.
So he's not going to play this season.
No, I think he is.
No, I think he will. I would not be surprised if he doesn't show up until like week 1 or the week of the last. Because I think they have that preseason game, and the last preseason game, and there's like a week, and then the season starts. So I wouldn't be surprised if he shows up the week of the last preseason game,
but he's
not the week after.
He's not going to play in camp.
Probably not. I mean, because you don't want to risk injury. You don't. I mean, because now what Barkley did, he has to prove he is worth whatever money that's going to be out there in the future. And
this is where he can win this now. This is probably the only way he can win this.
He is completely betting on himself.
Oh, absolutely. If he comes out and has a better year than he did last year, then I say kudos to him. And, Joe Shane better open that bag.
And then it's going to put us in a situation, too, because next year, who we got? We got McKinney. We got Jackson. I mean, we have a lot of people that are Thomas. Yeah, we have a lot of people that are going to be on.
I think
on
Jackson
the list,
could end up. I think of the three, I think Jackson's probably most likely. I'm not saying he will be, but most likely to be the odd man out. Especially if Deontay Banks turns out to be who we think he is.
Right. Well, I mean, and also too, would the Giants be willing to? Then who would they bring in as a cornerback? Either free agent, or would they go throughout the draft? I mean,
I don't think they would go through the draft. I think their priority would be like, okay, if we can't offer him something long term, we can look and see if he'll take a pay cut.
Go blue.
There's Jared.
What's up, Jared?
We can see if he'll take a pay cut, and B, we can see if he just wants to come on a 1-year deal. Because that, like you said, if we decide to draft, I mean, we did just draft 3 corners.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We did.
Right. So I mean, any one of those guys can stick.
Plays better
Hawkins,
than any of those corners.
yeah, Hawkins has been touted as being pretty decent. So Dory Jackson could be that mentor this year, and then the Giants say, "Okay, you take a pay cut, or we're going to let you go."
Well, Philly, I mean, you kind of have experience on this because you guys lost Miles Sanders.
Yes, unfortunately, we did.
And who's replacing him this year?
DeAndre Swift.
Oh, that's right.
Did
you
guys read the rumors? And I know the rumors, but Mike, you might have seen it because I think it came out of a Philly publication. Might have even been Bleacher Report, where the Eagles are possibly trying to trade with the Raiders to get Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, no. I mean, I've heard that. I've seen it on Twitter and everything and read it.
Yeah, I've seen it on. I think it was Bleacher Report.
I think he's going to do the same thing. The same thing you're talking about Saquon doing. I can see Josh Jacobs doing too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, as of right now, they're both doing the same thing.
Yeah.
They're both prepared to sit out, but can sign the tag.
Wait, they're both prepared to sit out the whole year?
Yeah.
So, okay, look, we already saw how that played out. I don't understand, but I don't understand why that's even on the table.
So I think what these guys are doing, and I think their thought process has a lot more to do than just those two and just themselves. I think what they're trying to do is basically tell the NFL that you need to do better when it comes to the running back market. That's what I think is going on there. So essentially, these two are becoming martyrs of the NFL running back.
Okay, but like you said, Barkley's 27 years old.
Will be.
If he sits out, no, he's 27 now.
No, he's 26. He'll be 27.
I thought he was 27 now.
Not yet.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry, 27 in 2022.
Yeah. No.
Now, but if he were to sit out this year, he'll be almost 30 years old. He'll be 28 years old. Where in a league where running backs, they don't last that long.
There's
not every running back can be an Adrian Peterson.
And that was going to be my point.
Not every running back. Or even a Frank Gore. Let's give Frank Gore his flowers too. Okay?
Or Herschel Walker. Walker had a long run.
Well, Walker is just a beast. And obviously, we've seen that he's been hitting the head a little bit too much anyway.
Yeah.
But seriously, Bell came out yesterday, a little bit after Saquon and the Giants made a deal, saying he has some regrets.
Yeah, he admits it. And that's one of the things I've always liked about him. He's always stood his ground, but he's also always admitted when he was wrong.
So I don't think, to be honest, I mean, it's a good bargaining chip. However, I don't think in the long term.
Y'all better hope Saquon plays because you guys are going to be horrible this year without him.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Here we go, Eagles fan.
I don't think so. I don't. No, I'm not. I don't want to take anything away.
Without Saquon,
I'd say what? I'm yes. I'm gonna believe we are.
Yeah,
I
think the Giants can win without Saquon.
Average.
Well, I mean, how do you know? Do you got a crystal ball? I could say the same thing about you not having Miles Sanders. Like you guys are gonna be trash. You're gonna be garbage. But we don't know until the next, until we see him play.
That's my prediction for you guys.
I think. Well, I mean, okay, then you guys are gonna go 0-17 because you don't have Miles Sanders.
What does Miles Sanders have to do?
But seriously, though,
Miles Sanders is not like Saquon Barkley.
But what I'm saying is, the point, Mike, the point I'm trying to make is, how silly does that sound when you say one person, is going to make us average? We don't know. And I think Breida is a good running back. I think Brightwell is a good running back, and I think Gray, he's a rookie. But he's going to obviously, with Barkley possibly sitting out, he's going to get some looks and some reps. So I'm not, and again, I'm not discounting Barkley. Is he important to the team? Yes, he was the second round pick. Actually,
first round pick.
Actually, I'm sorry, second overall.
Second overall.
Second overall. Actually, no, I'm lying because I can't remember what year. I think it was 2015 or no, 20. It was a little bit after Barkley was drafted, a couple years after Barkley was drafted.
So he was drafted in 18.
He was 18, but I think I need to say how the draft because I made a claim that Barkley was the last running back taken in the top 10 since this year, since Bijan, but that wasn't the case.
No,
there was another running back that was taken top 10. But the point I'm trying to make, Mike, is with the weapons that Jones has now, and let's keep in mind, Jones did have 7 touchdowns on his feet. And he was, if I'm not mistaken, the second leading rusher on the team. Now, do I want Jones to have that much rushing yards? No, not at all. But to say, because of one man, we're not going to be effective. And you know what? Let everybody disrespect Breida. Let everyone disrespect Brightwell and Gray. And then they go off. And then we'll be like, okay, told you. And then Barkley would think twice. Then he would think twice. Because he would be less hesitant to get back to the team as soon as possible.
Right.
I think obviously I believe we're going to beat the Dallas Cowboys. I don't care who's on the field. Week 1 in MetLife. And when that happens, Barkley will be on the team that next week. So
I'd rather him back for the first game.
I do too. No, I do too. No, don't get it twisted.
Well, the thing I don't like about this tag is, and I could be wrong on this, but I believe I might be right, is that technically Barkley does not have to sign the tag, or he can hold out on the tag till I think it's November 14th.
Like week 11 or something?
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
And then get paid for the full year or something like that?
Yeah. Pretty much.
If he
does it that way, he can get a bag this year.
But see, if he were to do something like that, okay, at what point do the fans say enough is enough? Because
and that's my argument.
If Barkley were to, it's not. But you don't. I know. Look, I know.
You guys would be very vocal about it, like halfway through the season.
What I'm saying is this: I know that athletes, they say they don't care about what people say about them, and they probably don't. But at the same time, they're people just like us.
Right.
And if it's just me talking negatively about Barkley, just me, no, he could care less. But if it's me, Ant, Danny, and it just starts growing, like, listen, Galladay, I know he heard what he heard. That is why he's not signed right now. And I just I don't see, well, he's not on the Giants, and I don't think he's on another team. I just don't see Barkley being that player that comes in week 11. I just don't. And if it did, I'm going to be honest with you, if he shows up week 11, then I'm done.
If he shows up week 11, I guarantee
he
won't get a touch. He'll be sitting on the bench. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
I actually saw something. I can't remember if it was Twitter or Facebook. A fan wrote, and it was pertaining to Barkley and a few other guys, specifically Barkley because of this situation. He said, Dave Gettleman, the gift that keeps on giving.
Right?
Because we wouldn't be in this position if Gettleman didn't draft Barkley. Because
I'm glad Gettleman drafted Barkley.
I was going to say.
I'm glad now. But let's face facts here. Before they drafted him, and a lot of Giants fans wanted him, the rest of the world was going, you don't draft a running back with the number 2 overall pick. And I'm on board with that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna stand firm on what I said because our running game was atrocious before Barkley got there. It was Vereen, Jennings. It was horrible.
I don't even know who the Giants running back was before Saquon Barkley.
Those are the two that I just told you. And those running backs literally ran Eli out of New York.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and that's just my 2 cents. I mean, you got to have a strong running game. It's kind of like pitching. You know, you got to have a good fastball to have a good breaking ball.
Right.
And I think, you know, Barkley with him in the lineup, I mean, it does give some credibility to our offense because, you know, Barkley could be that decoy because he earned that. And that's what separates him and Breida and Brightwell and Gray, because they have yet to earn the respect. Earn the respect that Barkley has already earned.
Right.
Because now when you do a play action, of course they're going to go where Barkley goes. You know, and now with Breida back there, maybe Jones, you know, is not going to be able to do a naked bootleg like he did with Barkley, because now Breida needs to earn the respect of the NFL so he can, you know, break away or get those yards that Barkley can get. You know,
and I was so anxious to see because again, for the most part, I was hoping and praying that they got a deal done. Whether it was 2 years, 3 years, whatever. Because I wanted to see how Micah Parsons, who I love, I hate that he's on the Cowboys, but I think he's a phenomenal linebacker.
Who?
Micah Parsons, Cowboys linebacker, number 11.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm anxious to see because he said with what most teams pretty much found out once we got to the second half of the season, which is the Giants go how Saquon goes. Well, part of that was because we didn't have a number one receiver. We had a rookie for a tight end. We had some other makeshift tight ends. So now that we're putting the team out there, we have some legitimate receivers. I don't know. My opinion is that Hodgins is going to be the number one when the season starts.
Okay.
I don't know if he'll end there, but he'll be the number one. Obviously, Darren Waller and Daniel Bellinger are going to cause some havoc in the middle and on some out routes. But that could be an ultimate testament to Saquon, because now you don't have guys breaking down into the gaps, because now they got to keep an eye on Darren Waller. Now they got to keep an eye on whatever receivers coming across the middle on that.
Oh, that's right. I actually forgot about Darren Waller.
Right. So,
I mean, I don't think our passing game is going to be an issue. But if we don't have that parachute in the backfield that we need to eat up those yards, or just to beat up the beat up the defensive front, it's going to be it's going to be tough.
Well, the fact of the matter is I think that the Giants will be good.
Kelsey says she loves Hodges.
I think the Giants will be good, but 110% Barkley makes this team better. He absolutely does. There's no denying that. Yeah,
I can't. I mean, I'd be silly. That would be a hot take if I were to say that Barkley does not make this team good, because I'll say better.
Yeah,
okay.
Well,
I believe this team is good, but with him in the backfield, it's complete. It is complete, and hopefully he'll do what's right. I mean, that's at the end of the day. And what I mean by that, he'll do what's right for him, and he'll do what's right for the Giants, or the Giants will do right by him. And then B says Gilmore will lock up Hodges.
The only thing Gilmore will lock up is his knee braces.
I don't know about that, buddy. I don't know about that, man. I saw some videos where, he may, maybe one or two plays, but Hodges is an excellent route runner.
The only thing Gilmore's locking up is his colostomy bag.
Oh man, the joys of getting older.
That dude's so old, I think he owes Jesus money.
I can't believe he's still. I mean, you know what? I respect him though, because he's
a good bag. I'm just cutting up on him. But
let's see.
He's a good bag, but he is getting old.
If Gilmore doesn't, Diggs will And if they don't,
Time on money, so
Michael will be on the QB by then.
I don't think it's going to be that easy. I think.
I don't think it's going. No, I
line's
don't think it's
a
going to
lot
be
better
easy.
this year.
And I like what I think Slayton will come out a wide receiver 1 after week 1. I mean,
That's possible. That's possible.
you know, he's been fighting for that. I mean, he has been fighting for the wide receiver 1 since he's got there.
One guy that's been getting praise in the mini camp and all that stuff has been Paris Campbell.
Yeah,
Campbell has
free
been
agent,
getting praise.
And the only Smalls 419 says, I really like Eric Ray has not Barkley. He's not Barkley, but I think he's going to be good. I hope
agree.
so.
I agree.
I hope so.
But it remains to be seen.
And then Kelsey, see, here she goes, dropping some knowledge. Hold on a second. I got to get this up here. Come on. Work for me. There we go. With Hodges, Waller, Hyatt, Slayton, Campbell, etc., DJ has some good weapons this year, and I'm excited for it. But I feel more comfortable if Saquon plays week 1.
I'm 100% with you. 100%.
Of course.
Yeah.
But Mike,
what's up?
give me some of your final thoughts. What you got?
I mean, it's crazy. Training camp literally starts next week. It's not 100% sure yet, but I'm hopefully going to the Eagles open practice in August. I got like a nice hookup for that, and a club or whatever, like a VIP party for that. So that'll be pretty cool. I don't know like what I get out of that, but I saw something the other day. 8 Sundays, not including yesterday. We are coming up on this week. We'll be 7 Sundays away from week 1 sneaky. So it's crazy.
Yeah, I can't wait.
How's it this week?
It just seems like why does this offseason feel like longer than the other ones?
We say that every year.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, but I mean it this year though.
It does feel like it's getting drawn out this year, but I think that has something to do with our age.
Well, I think actually it's the excitement that we have,
or lack of at this
point. Right. I mean, it's
y'all want me to be honest with you about John?
Hold on a sec, Mike. You about to get a compliment, but I'm gonna set Kelsey straight. Hold on. WTF? I see you. Hold on one sec, man. I got you.
Compliment.
Hold on. I don't know why this thing is acting slow today.
You see my
Kelsey said, "Is this a cool Eagles fan or no? No, he's not.
He's a super biased Eagles fan.
Yeah, don't let it fool you, Kelsey. Don't let it fool you.
I'm a realist.
I can't wait till Embiid comes to the Knicks and wins a chip with us.
Imagine.
What was I gonna say? I completely forgot. Well, Mike, let me hear one time, man.
Listen, Sneaky, you guys are hyping up the Giants a lot. I will say that.
What are you gonna do? Crap on them?
Yeah, what are we gonna? Yeah, I mean, what do you expect? You're talking to 2 Giant fans here. What do you
hyping them up way too much? I mean, listen. History is about to be made this year in the NFC East. There has not been a repeat champion in our division since, I believe, 2004?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to happen for the first time this year with the Eagles winning the division. So y'all got to battle it out with the Cowboys. I mean, if you guys get second place and the Cowboys get third.
The Eagles are very familiar with second place based on last year.
Well, I just gotta say this, Mike. You're talking so much mess. It's just.
We're going back to the bowl. I don't know what you're talking about.
You messed up. You messed up when you said we are hyping up the Giant. You are on a Giant New York Football Giant podcast. You should know your lane. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are seeing this picture for the first time,
that's Mike.
No, that's not Mike.
It's not Mike.
It's not Mike. But that is not a chocolate donut. That is not a chocolate donut.
It's a cow pie. Actually, it's a horse pie.
Yeah, he said we're hyping up. What do you expect? Jeez. Anyway, Mike, let me hear it one time. What the hell?
Hey, Sneaky. We're going back to Super Bowl this year with a different result. But
Mike, you're over the age of 18. You want to make a bet?
Sneaky. It's not worth it for you, honestly.
Not worth it. Who? You're the one. You're the one making these proclamations.
You're so confident. Pull the trigger.
It's real not. I mean,
scared money don't make money, Mike.
Bet with me.
Scared, Mike. Scared money don't make money.
No, it don't.
So, okay, you want to make a bet that they go back to now, not to win. They ain't got to win. If you want to say win, we can even do that too.
No, we don't got to do no bet right now.
But if they go back to the Super Bowl, what do you want? And I'll tell you what I want.
I want them to put on a Giants jersey, a Daniel Jones Giants jersey.
You're funny.
I'm dead serious, dude.
Tell me
hit me up before preseason.
I didn't say I'm doing no bet, but I want to know what you would want out of me.
No, we got it. You tell. What do you want?
I don't got no money to bet, so.
Doesn't have to be money. I'll let you borrow one of my sons.
All you got to do is put a little aside.
Yeah, it's a long season.
It is a long. I'll tell you what, Mike. All right, I'll tell you what. You know what? It's not about the money. It's not about the money for me. Okay.
Gentlemen's bet.
And we can agree on.
But let's do this.
You have to change your name for 4 months from positive Philly to positive Giants.
To negative Philly? No, no. Okay, hold on. Let's make a friendly hat bet. I love hats.
Sneaky, I ain't buying no Giants hat. Get out of here.
Why not? No, you're the one that's saying they're gonna go back to the Super Bowl.
Who's gonna stop them?
Of course, you're going back to the Super Bowl. Everybody has an opportunity to buy tickets.
If you believe that much, if you believe,
right? It's their year, just like every year.
You're the one that's saying it. I'm just. So basically, you don't even believe what you're saying.
I didn't say that.
Well, yes, you did by saying no.
There are 2 teams in the NFC that could make that.
Or now it's could make. You said, but 5 minutes ago,
they're like and I heard him say. There are. Hold on, Mike.
Teams in the NFC that will most likely represent the NFC.
Mike.
Based off
Mike. What I heard you say, and I could run it back. You know, I got receipts.
Put up what McNugget said.
Wait, hold on.
Hunter.
Oh wait,
because I don't even anymore. I'm over that.
Hold on.
Honestly, yeah, I'm so tired of them.
What did McNugget say? Oh, in the private chat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. McNugget, if you're so positive about them making it back, Mike, why not take the bet? And it's a hat, Mike. You can buy a hat. I could buy a hat.
I could.
And send it your way.
I could. I'm not going to buy a Giants hat.
Because you don't believe they're going to go back to the Super Bowl. That's why.
I didn't say that. Okay, then who's going to stop them?
That's not what we talked about.
Yeah.
I didn't say. I don't. It's either going to be the San Francisco 49ers.
That's not what we're talking about, Mike. That's not. Somebody saying a Cowboys jersey. Hell no. We don't need toilet paper.
You know what? I'll tell you who's going to stop the Eagles. The Detroit Lions.
Imagine.
Want to take
so basically,
I ain't doing
hold on. WTF? You ready? I'm gonna bring you on real quick.
No confidence.
This dude's getting my.
What's good?
What's up, man? What is up? Every time I see you, you age like 20 years. What the hell's going on here? got the hair flowing. Look at that.
He looks like Bieber.
Baby. No,
I'm not that Bieber.
Oh, I thought that's the only Bieber I know.
Oh,
yeah. So, WTF? Welcome back. It's been a minute.
It's good, Sneaky.
Man, I'm chilling. Hey, man, I peep you on IG, man. You doing the thing. You doing? I'm not gonna say your business. That's your business, because I don't want you. Better keep your mouth shut. But you see on my IG too. So, hold on a sec. Kelsey said something. She said, if he doesn't want a hat, I'll take it off his hands. Hey, you know what? Why not?
You really got to stop calling her Kelsey.
What are you
it's
talking?
Casey.
What are you guys
it's Casey. I'm sorry, Casey. I think maybe Casey. Maybe I'm doing that on purpose.
Don't worry about it. That's why I'm here.
Maybe I'm doing it on purpose so you would come on and tell me I'm saying your name wrong.
All right, we'll go with that.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So WTF? Now, those of you that are watching the show the first time, I'm not calling him I am not calling him that. It's Washington the fan. Okay, and it's a long story. That's how we know each other. Okay. First off, welcome back. How's Stacy doing?
Good.
How's your pops doing?
He's good too.
Oh, good deal. If you felt confident in your football team, would you bet a hat right now?
Yeah.
So now, Mike, hear me out. When I tell everybody,
Bro,
that I'm going 17-0, or the Giants are going to go 17-0, I quickly be quiet.
No,
Let me finish. I quickly say I'm not betting on that. And then I give my reasoning as to why I say the Giants are going 17-0, because I'm not going to put that negative energy out there in the universe.
Pointless to bet with the Giants.
That's my job.
That's Ant's job. Now, you're the one that says we're going back.
Yeah. And I don't got to put anything on it right now either.
Because you don't believe it.
He's gonna wait. He's gonna wait till the NFC championship.
Yeah, he's gonna wait till the divisional round and be like, "Hey, Sneaky, what am I gonna bet?"
Yeah, exactly.
No. I'm sorry. You're right. The NFC championship game.
I'm not gonna bet with a Giants fan about my team.
Why not?
Why? Yeah, why not? That's what you do.
I'm not. You know what though? I'm not hating on Mike, because if someone said, "I'll make a bet with you that if such and such loses, you have to wear an Eagles hat," it's not happening. It's never going to happen. The only way it'll happen is if you Photoshop an Eagles hat on me. And even then, I'll get pissed about it.
Well, I'm glad you guys brought that up, because
like, you are not going to wear an Eagles hat on your head, Sneaky.
No.
Mike, be quiet. All right, just 30 seconds.
I might get Ebola.
No, so
Light.
I actually have a bet.
Oh, God.
With a Dallas Cowboy by the name of Sam Williams. And the bet is, I strongly believe the Giants are going to beat the Dallas Cowboys at AT&T Stadium this year. That's what's going to happen. And he was there, and I said, "We're going to beat you at home." I said, "You want to make a hat bet?" And he said, "Yes." So Sam Williams,
you already got it there. You're trying to wear.
I got to bet. I got to bet on one game. You're talking about no. Look. And I took it because I feel confident. I feel confident in my team. You, on the other hand,
I'm not wasting my time betting.
Yeah, because you don't feel confident. It's okay. It's okay, Mike.
But technically, you are wasting your time, because you're telling us that the Eagles are going back to the Super Bowl, but you don't want to back it up.
Who said I had to make a bet on it?
That's backing it up.
I can be confident in my team and not want to make a bet.
So you don't want to hand out receipts.
We have the receipt. We have this live.
No, you had last year's receipts. I'm talking about this year. Last year's receipts have expired.
I can.
Kelsey, is the Pope Catholic? You damn right we're going to that Giants Cowboys game. Matter of fact, yeah, we gotta talk off camera, because we're definitely gonna make that happen.
Did you do it again?
I said Kelsey, didn't I? God dang. So let me give a little history. Ant is here to correct me when I mess up on names. Because I said
I mess up too.
I said Judge. I call him Judge. Coach Judge.
No, you call him Judd.
Oh, Judd. Well, because
it is Judge. See, you learned.
Finally,
he's gone now, and you learned.
I know. I finally learned it after he.
My bad.
Oh, you're good.
What you call it? Oh, and Kelsey did say this.
KC.
What's up, AZ Giants? What's up, man? Or AZ Ninja, but he's a Giants fan, so. See, here she goes. Here she goes right here. Who's Kelsey? I don't know either. I don't know who Kelsey is. I don't know. I'm talking about the tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Travis Kelsey.
Yes. And then okay, I already posted that one. LOL. Thanks, Anthony. And it's Ant. See? Oh my God! So that's how you feel it. That's how you feel.
Well, that's my name.
Let me just bask in that.
She's saying my name. It's actually my name.
Yeah, but it's Ant. We all know.
Well, that's just short for Anthony.
I know. Can I at least have my moment?
No.
You doing your show tomorrow?
Damn. WTF?
What's good, Sneaky?
How you doing, man?
I'm good. Just chilling.
Me too. Me too.
What about
It's been
you,
a minute.
I'm living the dream, brother. Living the dream.
Good.
Trying to take care of my mental daily.
That's right.
Are you you're playing football this year, right?
No, I'm not playing this year.
Okay. What, just basketball then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good at it.
Yeah.
Real
What's
good
You
it
at it.
still you still hit him with the shimmy?
No comment.
Hey, you gotta send me a video. I saw the one that you sent me. You did the
Yo,
you gotta hit him with the shimmy.
You throwing the ball down yet?
Almost.
Nice.
Coming soon.
There you go.
Hold on. So I got to put this on here. But Casey said it's because you gave me my new nickname. Yeah, which is true. So the story is, you know what? I'm gonna let her tell the story when she comes on. Oh shit, Mike. Let me hear one time.
Founder of Positive. What the hell?
Talking to you, bro. And you doing your show tomorrow night?
Yes, I am.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, man.
Go Birds. Let's go Giants.
Appreciate you. Sorry, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. No, I'm kidding, Mike.
No, he's not.
Casey.
No,
Oh, now you say your name right.
Kelsey, actually.
Yeah.
Sorry, Casey's not here.
Is your camera's not working?
I have a camera, but we're not seeing me right now, so that's.
That means she's got the curlers in her hair. She's got the booties on her
No,
feet.
that means I'm laying in my bed getting ready for work tomorrow. But I was in his last YouTube video. If y'all want to know what I look like, so.
Yeah, go check it out. Go check it out. It was a good 5 minute, minute interview. And
yeah.
Go ahead. You tell the story.
No, but I've never been like interviewed before about the Giants, but I talk about them literally every second with anybody and all Cowboys fans, which is great. But I was looking back and I'm like, how the heck did I not name anybody when you X all time? Like I liked LT, JPP. I was like, how the heck? And why did nobody come to my mind until like after?
And you know what? That's how it always happens.
Because you get put on the spot.
Yeah. You get put on the spot and
Brain
you know
maybe later.
But I think you still had good answers though. Let's not give too much away.
Well,
let's let the people.
Because I was thinking of whose jerseys I have that are my favorite, and those two are my favorite, and I have their jerseys. So.
Well, now that we're thinking about it, who would you say is your all-time favorite Giant?
Well, like I said,
but okay, hold on. I got a rule though. You can't say LT. That's a given.
Strahan, I like too.
Okay.
Sneaky, do you remember who mine is?
Jeez.
I'll give you a hint. We're waiting for Tiki to get him on.
Oh, okay, right.
Barber.
Shockey, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
See, I was going more old school.
Nah, I'm a Jeremy.
I was
Shockey
going more old school.
Everybody goes old school. Carl Banks, Leonard Marshall,
To be
Harry
fair, I'm not
Carson.
that old, you know. So, like growing up, I know of these players later. As I'm getting older, they're older to me when I'm already growing up, you know. But yeah. I mean, I like, you know, those are a couple I liked growing up and I kind of knew of. But now my current favorite are in that video. There's more. Those are just two. I could have named a bunch, but quick video there.
You really want to know who my favorite all-time Giants are, hands down? The New York Giants. Period.
You don't have the one, just everybody.
You can't just, I know there are many and for different reasons, but
You see mine in the back?
I know yours was Sims. When I met you,
Yeah.
you were wearing your Sims jersey, actually.
Yeah. Well, no, that was the Sneakygman jersey.
Oh, but it was number 11.
It had number, yeah.
Oh, okay, I just didn't see the back.
Because of course TikTok is Sneakygman 11. That's why.
Yeah, it's okay. You gave me a new nickname. My mom thought it was really funny because I sent her the video. So
okay, and I'm glad you came on. Let's talk. So we got like 20 minutes left in the show. First off, congratulations, new auntie.
yes, I have now 3 nephews and 1 niece. So
Oh wow. So babysitting at your house. I would say I would send my kids over, but you met Nick and he's the babies and he doesn't need
but
to
he's quiet and nice.
Yes, he's a quiet assassin.
But no, none of my family like lives near me like that, so I will not be babysitting.
Gotcha. So I don't, and one thing, and we're talking about how, you said, you couldn't think of any names until after the fact.
Well, I could think of it.
No. What I'm saying, the reason why I bring that up is when I came up with that name, it was like quick on the move, right? And to be fair, WTF. Didn't I give you your nickname too?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's not it's the Washington fan.
Right.
So how I came up with New York Giants Barbie is because, you look just like Barbie.
I know. That's funny. People say that though. So that's funny.
But then I saw your last name and, you could say KCG, KCG for the Giants or however you want.
My last name's kind of like gambling money, so you could kind of make that with the Giants too. But
that too. There you go.
we can recreate, but that was a good on the spot. It was very first impression. So. And
very knowledgeable. I'll tell you, I was extremely impressed on that interview. And now that I got you on here, what do you think about Saquon and the whole?
So I actually saw on where was it? On Twitter, someone posted a video of him talking to a podcast, I think on July 11th, and he was talking about leverage and basically I only saw like a clip of it on Twitter because people only I think Bobby Skinner posted it on Twitter. It was only like a clip. Okay. It was just saying, I found the full YouTube video. I have not watched it yet, but it's basically him saying like, he can basically sit out and fuck the team, fuck his teammates. He said he doesn't want to have to do that, but has it crossed his mind. And then he was just saying like, they can tag him again next year and blah, blah, blah. So it was very short. So I don't know in depth, but it looks like it's an hour-long video on YouTube. So I might watch that later, but.
Me too. If you don't mind, send that to me.
Yeah, I'll send you the link. It's on the pages, the Money Matters podcast. I'm pretty sure it's like a Bitcoin. I don't really know, but person, but I can send you that. But I want to watch that because I saw a clip and he was talking about the contract. This is from I think the 11th, so obviously before yesterday, but still, I guess going up to it. I think that the running back market's obviously flat, and with everything with Jacobs and Pollard and everything like that, I just think, I think they're going to want to hold out, but I don't know if they're actually going to. I don't know if it'd be fully smart for Saquon to sit out, and I don't think he will, but I know how some people are like, oh, he will. I don't think so. I don't think it's fully smart just for his career, but at the same time, I think like I said kind of in my little interview with you, he's just like more than just a running back, I feel like, to our team. I feel like he has done a lot. Granted, I think he's separate from Daniel Jones. So I don't think Daniel Jones is just good because of him, like everyone's saying, or Daniel Jones just got paid because of him. I don't think that's accurate. I think Daniel Jones has improved a lot with all these new coaches. He's definitely got out of the pocket quicker. He's definitely improved a lot. Regardless of Saquon, I just think Saquon was a bonus and an addition, and they worked very well together. And I think that, Saquon just probably feels a little disrespected in the sense because he feels he probably did so much for the team. And I think he's a team player. But at the same time, Joe and Dave's, I also can respect that they're not going to want to, quote unquote, I guess, overpay on their end. So
right, because let's look at what happened to Galladay. We overpaid him.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Now keep in mind that was a different regime and all that. But at the same time, sadly, the market for running backs, it is what it is. And the problem, I don't know if you saw this earlier in the show, I don't think he should do interviews at all. I don't think he should do any podcast unless he wants to come on my show.
Right.
But he shouldn't have done.
Obviously, they're interesting. I'm gonna watch it.
Right. Well, and not only that podcast, but then the interview that he did where he had his sports camp, where he was making comments saying, hey, I'm not trying to reset the market. I want to be a Giant for life.
Right.
But then it didn't come into fruition.
Right. I believe he wants to, but at the same time.
And again, and I'm saying that with not knowing the numbers. I don't know what they were discussing. I don't know.
Does anyone know yet?
No.
That's what
I mean, there were some. I mean, there were some tweets that there was like one to 2 million.
That's what I
Yeah,
saw.
that's what I saw.
Me too. And I was really just like, again, I think he's obviously. My thing is, again, my opinion. I think he's gonna play, but I just feel like it's either A, he's going to give his all and play to show like, hey, look what I really can do. You do need me, or B, he's just gonna be, I guess, not upset, or I guess upset a little, and like not want to be fully in it or give his all. He doesn't feel like respect. So it could go either way. I'm not really sure.
My feeling is if he comes back on the tag and he comes back with, like you said, that lackadaisical, I'm not going to kill myself, then he can expect that, the Giants could either stick it up his butt and tag him again, or they can just, out like cut him, or they give him the exclusive tag and say, okay, you want them? We want picks.
Right. No, I think it's a very like up in the air and unknown right now. It's going to be like this until week 1.
Oh yeah.
Danny,
of the 3,
what's up?
The only one I see sitting that could possibly sit out is Jacobs.
Yeah.
I don't think Saquon's
hold on one sec, guys. WTF? I'll bring you back, but let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants.
Hey, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna bring you back.
That sounded like it hurt though.
Okay, so now we are all Giants in this. We'll do about, I'll say 10 minutes, maybe less than, of a collective thought process, okay, of this whole experience with Barkley and the Giants not making a deal. Now, Ant, I got your take on it. Casey, I got your take on it. Danny, let's put some knowledge, man. Help me out. What's up?
All right. So I think karma is going to bite us in the ass. I'll keep it 100 with you. I think it's going to bite us in the ass because I think he should have got the deal. He should have got a deal done. He is our offense. He was like majority of the offense. I know he's going to be a Giant either way. He's going to play like you guys said. He could play either lackadaisical or he could be all in. But I think not getting a deal done is probably going to have karma on our ass during the season. And I'm afraid that's going to happen.
My feeling on that is karma to what extent? Because we still don't know what the numbers were. We still don't know who wasn't willing to give up what. I mean, obviously the consensus is the Giants weren't willing to give Saquon what he wanted. But again, that goes to what did Saquon want? And I don't think that ever gets released.
Yeah. So I doubt it either. Yeah.
I want to put this out there. This is a tweet from Bobby Skinner, one half of Talking Giants. It states the Giants offered Saquon a contract at the bye. He declined. The Giants offered him before the Daniel Jones extension FT deadline. He declined. Franchise tag, and he declined. Giants franchise tagged him. They offered him again, reportedly 22 guaranteed. He declined it. He gets 10 million for 1 year. So I'm looking at that. I'm looking at what I'm seeing, right? And I don't know how true this is. And Bobby is one of those that I mean, I'm going to say, he speaks facts. He's not about rumors. He's not about. It's about what's going on right now.
This is starting to make some sense to me now. So, all right, if the consensus is that the Giants and Saquon were 1 to 2 million apart, here's where I think it happened. So, like you said, Skinner was reporting that the Giants offered him $22 million guaranteed, right? That's where I think the issue was. So, if the Giants would have given Saquon $1 million or $2 million more than that 22, because let's face facts here. If Saquon gets tagged this year, signs the tag, gets tagged next year and signs the tag, there's his 22. Right. So he wanted a little more incentive on it to make it, for him to say, all right, let's make that deal. And I don't think the Giants did it. Now, if that's the case, I get the running back market, but then I think that's an area, a gray area at that, where you have to put a little bit on the Giants.
So, and I'm also looking too where it says ML football. I don't know how accurate he is.
No,
And it
I don't
says,
follow him either.
it says bad luck. He said the Giants refuse to up their offer of $11 million per year with a guarantee slightly north of $22 million, even though it was within the $1 to $2 million on both ends of superstar Pro Bowl running back Saquon Barkley's asking. I'm sorry, reduce asking price.
Well,
didn't they offer him? Didn't they offer him 14?
We don't know that.
I don't think that wasn't confirmed. It was like 13.5. I don't think that was.
That's where I think that dude might be off a little bit, is because of the fact that we all know for a fact, 100%, because it's been reported from every outlet there is, that in the bye week they offered him 12.5. I don't see. I mean, I could see why they would, but I don't see the Giants being that organization that says, well, now we're going to drop it to 11. I just don't see that. So I think part of that was BS.
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey, what you got? Oh, Kelsey, Jesus, there I go again. Casey,
I'm not answering actually. If you call me.
Until you get it right.
You guys follow the license plate guy on Twitter? LPG, yeah. He even like tweets. I just saw a tweet from him saying that he was 99.9% sure that
Oh yeah, he said he would have bet the house. He would have bet the house that Barkley and the Giants would have had to deal.
Right, but he said that like the whole not signing thing has him like questioning everything, and he thinks 99.9% that Saquon playing the tab, but he was 100% sure he was signing long term. So he said, "Your guess is as good as mine." He was commenting to someone asking if he would play week 1, and that's even crazy for him to say because usually I think he's typically really accurate with most of his tweets, but when they didn't sign, everybody was actually tweeting at him like, hey, dude, like you were kind of making it seem like Saquon was going to sign. And he was even like, well, that's what I thought. Like he completely was blindsided too. So I feel like no one really knows what's going to happen until it happens.
That's true. Yeah.
Here's where I
and I'm gonna defend a license plate guy real quick. We can't hold him.
No.
Oh no, I'm not.
I'm not saying we are, but I mean for people to go back and be like, hey, LPJ, you said this.
Right.
But it's this,
Right. I agree. That's why I was saying I was seeing all of that. And I was like, I saw him being like, hey, like, I really thought this was going to happen, but just crazy. I'm saying for other people to be so sure that like are kind of closer to it, I guess. And it's still just completely not happened.
And I'm glad you said that. And Danny, you could probably back me up on this because I know you listen to WFAN. The one thing I had an issue with the whole time. Now, Boomer Esiason, he was confident that Saquon was signed. In fact, he had said on his radio show that I have a source that says that the Giants and Saquon are going to get this deal done.
Right.
I'm like, okay.
On Monday.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, Boomer has some ties to the NFL. The one thing that had me going, something's not going right. Tiki Barber, who's in with the Giants, who's associated with the Giants, said nothing about it the whole time. To me,
that was like a red flag.
That was like a red flag.
Yeah, that speaks volumes.
Dang.
Do you think I have a question for you guys? Do you think the Giants will like right away put Eric Gray as Saquon's backup?
No.
No. I think if anything, it'll be a running back by committee.
Yeah.
That's what I think it'll be.
Yeah. If I was a coach, I'm going. My starting back is Brightwell. My third down back is Breida, and then we get Gray some touches here and there.
Right. I think Breida and Brightwell really aren't like that bad. They just weren't Saquon, they're not bad at running backs. So every time they they play, they're not bad.
So with the exception of being 6'5", 6'7", I see a lot of Brandon Jacobs in Gary Brightwell. And then Breida, I see a lot of, Ahmad Bradshaw and him. So, I mean, again, anything's possible when it comes to that whole situation. And going back to the Jalen Hyatt thing, somebody said something, and it just – I think he nailed it. I can't even remember who said it. but they said Jalen Hyatt screams Deshaun Jackson. I love that.
Too.
Jackson was a menace. Jackson was a menace, and if that's how
he always killed us.
If that's how Hyatt turns out, we're gonna have some fun.
I'm looking forward to seeing him.
Yeah.
Oh, me too. And think about it. We get Robinson back.
That's what I asked before.
I mean,
saying about Wandale before he got hurt. I really liked him too. So hopefully.
Okay, we got Kurtz talking about he's getting locked by Diggs twice a year.
That's because Diggs is a cop now. That's the only way he's
look. We know Diggs. Diggs is a two-step cornerback. All you got to do is two-step, and you lose him. And he's lost.
He'll have 5 to 7 interceptions a year, but he'll be the most yards.
He'll give 1,000-yard receiving yards.
Exactly.
Oh man, I'm not worried about.
Like I said earlier, Kurtz, you may have missed it. The only thing Gilmore's locking up is his colostomy bag.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Casey, I'm that guy.
No, listen, I'm born and raised in New York my whole life. Nothing I haven't heard.
I'm Jersey. So.
And it's funny too. Out of this group, we're all diehard fans, but I'm the only one that's not from New York.
Oh, you're not from? You're from. I mean, I live in Texas, obviously.
We live in Texas. Yeah, no, I'm originally from Arizona, Sierra Vista, 520 in the house, Arizona.
Guy, maybe if you could spell my name right, I'd acknowledge your comment. So.
Who?
I have the fortunate
to get a rise. He does stuff like that just to get a rise out of people. I wouldn't even.
Yeah. Now hold on, Kurtz. Look, you know how I am about people on the show. Okay, just be careful. All right, I'm going to protect people that are on the show, and you know that. So, I'm not going to say what you said was out of line, but it's just
Well, it is out of line because it can cause higher issues.
Yeah, I mean, but it's in the private chat, but still.
No, I get it.
And I mean, like I said, I have my view on it. I'm not going to say it's out of line, but I'm going to say at the same time, just be careful.
And she's not a girl; she's a woman.
And she can hold her own too.
We got her back.
Casey can definitely, she's part of the family. She's
fam now.
So
it's okay. I can hold my own, but
yes. I told you Sunday that I'm protective and I protect you on the show too. So I'm definitely gonna stand by that.
When you're protecting me, we get my name right though. All right.
I got to do that, right? Or I could just call you. I wouldn't be wrong if I called you Barbie or B or But I got to just get.
You know what? I feel like I should change I just made it. I never even had a YouTube channel. I literally just made one because you posted a video. I was like, oh, I'm gonna like it and subscribe. And I literally had to make one. I feel like I should change my name to something else.
Okay, whatever. Let me know.
Well, you can change your name on a screen through StreamYard.
No, maybe you're right. Maybe.
And I'll tell you. I'll talk to you after the show. I'll try and I'll give you some more.
Well, I'm excited. I just am a little more. If Saquon signed, I wouldn't even have any. I'm not saying I have doubt now, but it's more like there's something that you kind of have to be like, not worry about. Be like, well, is this going to happen or not? I feel like finally
it was a gut punch to all of us fans,
Right. And I feel like with the draft and the free agency, we definitely, got some weapons, got some depth. So I'm excited about that. Finally, I feel like for the first time in a while, Daniel Jones has some weapons, which was always an issue, I feel like. So
he finally has some receivers.
And Saquon isn't a weapon. But no,
see how easy that was? Look.
What?
What?
How do you do that?
Oh, he said, I didn't see the E.
What do you mean? You mean the I?
His name.
I don't know how to change my name.
My name
he changed his name.
He changed. And changed his name. Oh.
I don't know what to change it to. I'll just put it.
NYG Barbie.
I know, but I feel like. Okay, so me and me and Sneaky were talking
Yeah.
about it. Me and Sneaky were talking about it, and when we came up with that name, I was like, well, I want people to take me seriously because, you know, if people see me like at SportsCon when I asked someone to throw the football and I threw that,
which I saw.
Yeah.
I saw that on your
I have
story.
a good arm. So one guy,
like, holy shit.
Yeah, one guy's like, to be honest, like, I just let you throw the ball because I thought you were cute, but do you want to be our quarterback on 7-on-7? I'm like,
well, I mean, at the same time, though, Casey, I also said too, let them judge you, because once you open your mouth and you start speaking that knowledge that you spoke to me in the interview, oh, they'll know better.
She did it. Look, she did it.
She did it. She did it. It is now official.
Listen.
Hey, real quick, I do got to cut the show. Of course, I got to bring in McNugget. You know, Kurt, you kind of came in a little late, and Raphael, Thursday. I'll see you Thursday, and Gavin.
Second bitch.
This is kind of what we do.
Yeah, I see a trend. I'm not going to be the third.
No. Please don't. Please don't. Because I'll feel bad. I'll feel bad. I'll be like, oh my God. Yeah. No, don't.
No, you're good with NYG Barbie.
Yeah.
That's it.
NYG
Keep
No,
that.
I'm gonna change my profile picture on here to be Barbie. Not even me, just a Barbie.
There you go.
I'm gonna Photoshop a Barbie in like a Giants jersey. That's what I'm gonna do.
There you go.
You can do. You know what?
You have a Giants jersey, though, right?
Well, what's her face's name on her?
Okay.
I have a color rush from Thibodeau.
Oh, okay. There you go.
You know, he's one of my favorites. Which,
So-
did you say why, Ant?
No, I said so do I. I have the color rush jersey.
Yes, I love.
And I do too.
Really?
Yeah.
You got the cave on?
Actually, no, not the cave on, but I got a color.
I need to get the cave. I need to get the cave on. I gotta get a cave on.
I like
But,
Kayvon. He really is great when he's not being held. But you know what?
Yeah.
So now comes to my favorite part of the show. Danny. Oh, and also Danny is the best dress of the show, by the way. He's being shy today, I guess.
Sometimes.
See, now he's being modest. Danny, let me hear it one time.
All right. Good night, everybody. Nice to meet you, everybody. And
Good night.
let's go Giants. Good night. Bye.
Wait, what? Danny, you know better.
Listen, in the interview, I almost didn't do it. He made me do it, and I was like, "Wait a second."
Oh, I'm sure he did. I did.
I also said it's a tradition. So go ahead, Danny. Let me hear it one time.
Let's go Giants. Ow! Good night, y'all.
I appreciate you, man. I'll see you Thursday.
Later.
I was
set the example. Well, no, I got McNugget. I'll bring her in to set the example.
You're good. Yeah, absolutely. Gotta give her piece. Check me out tomorrow night, Wednesdays, Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. right now. I'm working on making it a 2-hour show. You can check me out on YouTube at Big Blue Ant 72. You can check me out on Twitch at Big Blue Ant 825. And I'm on my Facebook channels, New York Football Giants fans and Giants family. So check me out there, guys. I'll be there all the time. I'm Sneaky's bitch. It is what it is. So with that being said, brother, I love you. I'll talk to you later. Man. Let's go Giants. Ow!
I appreciate you.
Okay, is this my turn?
Not yet, Casey. I got one more. Okay. McNugget, aka my muscle. Go ahead. Let me hear one time.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
I appreciate you.
Yeah, everyone is such a team player. And then
and well, because a lot of people have been on, I mean, this is episode 197, and everybody has been on the show pretty much all 197 episodes. And that's not even the correct number, too.
Well,
but
this is my first, so.
And you know what? Welcome. And we're gonna have a blast, I promise you.
We will.
But until then, New York Giants Barbie, aka KC, not Kelsey. That should be the swing right there. New York Giants Barbie, Casey, not Kelsey. Anyway.
I think you're the only one that thinks that, but we'll go.
I know, and I'm so bad with names.
Anywho,
But let me hear one time.
all right, let's go Giants. Ow!
See, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody, great show tonight. Loops, New York Giants, AZ Ninja Guy, Jordan. I saw you, or Jared. I'm sorry. See, I'm horrible with names, guys. Oh my god. Anyway, Raphael, I'll get you on Thursday. You can be the first one on Thursday. I promise. And when I make a promise, I make it. I will see you Thursday. I bring you on right now, but I got to cut it within 2 hours. Or StreamYard, I want you to pay extra for the extra. Anyway, I digress. I appreciate everyone. WTF, I see you. Hey, man, come Thursday as well. Be good to everybody. Make someone smile. And as always, let's go Giants. Ow!
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go Giants.